Hello and welcome to Inside Iraq. I'm Jassim Azzawi. America's private army in Iraq, the security contractors, are making a killing. To some, they are money-hungry mercenaries. To others, they are patriots filling a troop gap. But regardless of what we call them, they are roaming in Iraq with total immunity from prosecution and zero liability and oversight. Employed in the most privatized war in modern history, these guns for hire are politically expedient. Their deaths do not get noticed in the official books. So are they the revolution military affairs Rumsfeld talked about? Or are they tools in the hands of Halliburton and KPR to make billions in profits? Nadeem Baba reports.
Late 2005 and a home video from Iraq causes a scandal. The tape was shot by private security contractors, apparently showing how they used civilians as target practice. It was linked unofficially to a British company that's part of a multi-billion-dollar industry in Iraq that employs up to 50,000 people. Thanks to a law first introduced by the Coalition Provisional Authority, they can't be prosecuted.
What happens if you have a Romanian company that's funded by seized assets that's hiring Fijian security officers? Now, if you have security contractors who shoot an Iraqi individual, under which law is that person liable for? Iraqi law, Fijian law, Romanian law, or U.S. law? It's a total mess.
One of the largest firms involved is Blackwater. The U.S. company came under the spotlight when 4 employees were murdered in Fallujah. Some believe they paid the price for previous killings of civilians by U.S. soldiers. Often, though, it's the other way round, with American officials complaining that unregulated operators create huge problems for those in uniform. And it's not only when they mistreat Iraqis.
And we also have seen plenty of incidents where contractors have actually fired on U.S. military personnel, or what they call white-on-white activities. And so, to me, this sort of lack of integration with the U.S. military is the largest cost of using them.
Compounding that is that people sometimes masquerade as private security people when they're insurgents. So you have mass chaos on the battlefield. It's really unsettling and disturbing, the whole situation. People say war is hell, but this only makes it worse.
Private security contractors have been extremely well paid, up to $2,000 a day. But as the industry's grown, wages have fallen. And all the while, the work gets more dangerous. Now the vast majority of those doing it are local staff, caught up in the chaos of today's Iraq. Nadeem Baba for Inside Iraq.
To understand why the US and Britain need to employ guns for hire, I am joined from Washington by Brad Blakeman, a political commentator and a former senior White House aide, and by Phyllis Bennis, author of Challenging Empire and fellow at the Institute for Policy Studies in Washington. Welcome to Inside Iraq.